What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Slumber Yard. In this mattress comparison, we're going to be seeing how the Casper compares to the original Layla mattress. So both of these are pretty quality options within the online space that are worth your consideration at the end of the day. But when it comes down to it, who should really go with which option and why? That's what we're going to attempt to address in this video. Hey guys, I'm JD with the Slumber Yard, and over here we review all things online mattresses. So if you've been checking out something online, you need some more information about it before you buy, head on over to our website, myslumberyard.com. We've got a ton of content for you to peruse over there, or you can just check down below in the description box of this video for so much more. But for this specific video, I'm going to first start out by talking about the policies that these beds are both backed by. Then we're going to delve into their similarities, so the things that they kind of stack up on. We'll talk about their differences, the areas where they mostly contrast. Then we'll talk about pricing for each one. And near the very end, I'll even try to sum things up with a final verdict for you, so stick around. If you enjoyed this video, like the video, subscribe to the Slumber Yard for so much more. But now let's compare Layla to the Casper.
The Casper.
The Casper.
At the Slumber Yard, you know we work real hard to find the right bed for you and save you money on it.
Alrighty, so right up top, I do want to clarify that we did receive both of these options for free from their brands to review, so we could tell you guys about them. But in terms of policies, free bed-in-a-box shipping with both. That's pretty much the standard for online beds these days. Once ordered, they're likely going to show up at your door inside of a big box that you basically drag into your home and unpackage with the help of a friend, and then you will have a bed that'll inflate right before your eyes. But since they're both all foam mattresses, you might want to give them a couple hours, maybe even a day or two, to really off-gas and fully inflate. Don't get me wrong, they'll be ready to go for you on night one, but they may feel a little bit different right out of the box. Once they're in your possession, you also get a sleep trial with both. Casper, I believe the Casper, has a 100-night trial period, so a little over 3 full months to really test it out at home before you're stuck with it. And Layla goes a little bit above that trial period time frame with 120 nights, so you get an extra month to try this bed out. And if you test these beds out for that 3 or 4 months and you find that they're still not really right for you, you can get completely free returns within that time frame, though the brands will probably ask you to try them out for at least a full month before you make your final decision. But in the case you do want to keep them, that's great. They're both backed by warranties. You get a standard 10-year warranty with the Casper and a lifetime warranty with the Layla. We'll try to link more information regarding all this policy stuff that I just briefly covered down below in the description box for you if you need to know more about that stuff. But now let's get into the similarities between these two. And the biggest glaring one has to do with construction. These are both all foam mattresses, meaning they're entirely comprised of various foam layers and do not use any coils for support. Now, in terms of pocketed coils, we've talked a lot about this subject on this channel, but what they are individually siloed springs that are encased in fabric, and they go a long way in providing heavier individuals with much more long-term durability and support than your average all-foam bed. Both brands do make a number of different hybrid options for you to consider, but we'll talk about those a little bit later on in this video. In terms of these two specific all-foam beds, one is a double-sided bed, so you actually get 2 firmness levels in one mattress to try out, and the other is a very standard all-foam mattress that's just one-sided. And that bed in question is the Casper. It starts off with a dense layer of support foam on the bottom, then you have a transitional layer of memory foam, and then on top you have a softer comfort foam that uses airscape technology, which is just basically a bunch of holes that are drilled into that top layer to help out with airflow and breathability at night. This design adds up to give the Casper a really traditional soft neutral foam feel that the vast majority of sleeper types are going to be able to get down with right off the bat. Simply put, when you hop on the Casper, you're going to find that it's just a comfy foam bed, and that's what a lot of sleepers out there ultimately prefer. Something that's just unassuming and really accommodating. I think if you took 10 random people off the street and told them to try out the Casper mattress, they would find it to be really comfortable and accommodating. At least 9 out of 10 of them would. Now, moving from the Casper to the original Layla, this is your double-sided flippable option. It features a different firmness level on either side to choose from, but in terms of construction, it has dense support foam in the middle, then towards the softer side a transitional layer, and then copper-infused memory foam on either side for its main comfort layer. And this adds up to give the original Layla more of an airier, responsive, new age style of memory foam feel. So unlike your more dense traditional style of memory foam like a Nectar or a Tempur-Pedic, the Layla is going to be really responsive and kind of conform around the shape of your body, but also kind of change with you. So it should appeal to memory foam fans and even people who aren't the biggest fans of memory foam in general. Now, in terms of those firmness options with Layla, the soft side sits right at a proper medium soft on our scale, so that should be the most applicable option for side and combination sleepers looking for tons of pressure relief from their mattress. But if you flip the Layla over to their firm side, that sits right in between a proper medium and a medium firm on our scale, so that's going to be generally accommodating for all sleeper types. backside, stomach, and combination. Now the Casper sits at a medium on our scale. It always has, at least their flagship bed has, so it's gonna work for all sleeper types just fine. The Casper mattress, the flagship throughout the years, has been such a medium that in the past we've used it to judge other medium firmness profiles within beds, and this one is certainly no exception. It's right at a proper medium. And if you don't specifically know what type of firmness level you would prefer in your new mattress, getting a bed with a medium firmness profile is always a safe way to go because it'll work for pretty much anyone out there. Now let's talk about pricing. How much are you gonna be shelling out for the original Layla and the Casper? And before I get into this section, I do want to address that mattress pricing within this space fluctuates and changes constantly. It usually depends on the time of year you decide to buy, and it could be lower around major holidays, so keep that in mind. But as of when I'm recording this video, the Casper in a queen size retails for just shy of the $1,000 mark, which is not bad for a bed of this quality. And we'll try to link whatever is current with their pricing and promotions in terms of Casper stuff down below in the description box. In terms of the original Layla, for a double-sided all-foam memory foam option, it's actually not half bad on price. You can usually expect to pay right around the $950 mark for a queen-size Layla after discount. So again, check in the description box. We should have some discounts associated with these mattresses down there, and if you do want to use them, it goes a long way in supporting us over here at the Slumber Yard, and we really appreciate that from you guys. But when it comes down to it, who should really go with either mattress and why? And when it comes to my personal opinion, I would say if you're just looking for a really straightforward all-foam mattress for a guest room or maybe an Airbnb, check out the Casper because it's gonna work out for pretty much anyone. But if you want a little bit more of a nuanced feel in terms of a memory foam sensation from your bed and you do want two different levels in one mattress, check out that Layla. You can't go wrong there, especially for the price. But that's just what we think over here at the Slumber Yard. What's your take on this? When it comes down to Layla and Casper, which one of these mattresses are you gonna go with and why? Write us down below in the comments. We would love to know your thoughts. If you need any more information about these beds, as I've mentioned, check the description box for a ton more helpful links. And you can always feel free to head on over to our website, myslumberyard.com, for so much more. If you found this video helpful and informative, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the Slumber Yard, but that's gonna do it for this one. I'm JD. Like always, sleep right, sleep tight. We'll see you next time.
Like and subscribe.